ones. I'm going to read One Tiny Turtle this time with some sound, okay? I hope that works out better. One Tiny Turtle by Nicola Davies, illustrated by Jane Chapman. Okay. This says, about turtles. Sea turtles are related to tortoises and terrapins. They are all reptiles. Sea turtles are great wanderers, traveling thousands of miles each year, often far from land. This makes them difficult to study, so scientists are only just beginning to find out their mysterious lives. There are 7 species of sea turtles. This book is about the loggerhead turtle. Loggerheads live in seas all over the world. Far, far out to sea, land is only a memory. An empty sky touches the water. Just beneath the surface is a tangle of weed and driftwood where tiny creatures cling. This is the nursery of a sea turtle. Passing in a boat, you might not notice turtle. Not much bigger than a bottle top, she hides in the green shadows. She's a baby, so her shell is soft as old leather. Just a little fish bite could rip it open. But the turtle is safe in her world of weed and snaps her beak on tiny crabs and shrimps. Turtles have shells that cover their backs and shells that cover their stomachs. The shells are made from bony plates that get bigger and harder as the turtle grows. The turtle swims around, flapping her long front flippers like wings. She is flying underwater. She pokes her pinprick nostrils through the silver surface to take a quick breath. So fast, if you blink, you'd miss it. Then she's gone, diving down into her secret life again. Fish breathe underwater, but turtles are reptiles and need to come up to the surface for air. They do this every 4 to 5 minutes when they are active. When they are asleep, they can stay underwater for hours. For 3 or 4 years, maybe more, the turtle rides out the storms and floats through the hot calms. Steadily, she outgrows her nursery. No one sees her leave, but when you look for her, she has vanished all the same. A year or 2 later, she turns up close to land. Bigger than a dinner plate now, she's not a fish snack anymore. Her shell is hard as armor. Her head is as tough as a helmet. She's grown into her name, Loggerhead. She has come to eat crabs. Millions swim up from the deep water to breed in the shallows. Their shells crack as easily as hen's eggs in her heavy jaws. But in a week, the feast is over, and Loggerhead disappears again. Loggerhead wanders far and wide in search of food. In summer to cool seaweed jungles where she finds juicy clams and shoals of shrimps. And in winter to turquoise lagoons warm as a bath where she can munch among corals. Loggerhead may travel thousands of miles, but she leaves no trace or track for you to follow. Only good luck will help you catch a glimpse of her. For 30 years, you might not find her. Then, one summer night, she arrives on the beach where she was born. She's found her way here, sensing north and south like a compass needle. Feeling the current and the warmth of the waves, she remembers the taste of the water and the sound of the surf. Male turtles wait just off the nesting beaches. They mate with the females, and then the females go ashore to lay eggs. Loggerhead has grown in her wandering years. She's as big as a barrel now. Floating in the sea, she weighs nothing, but on land, she's heavier than a man. So every flipper step is a struggle, and her eyes stream with salty tears, which helps to keep them free of sand. Coming ashore is very risky for sea turtles. They can easily overheat and die. So they only nest at night or in cool weather. Then they get back to the sea as soon as possible. Loggerhead makes her nest where the sea won't reach. Scooping carefully with her hind flippers, she makes a steep, deep hole. Inside, she lays her eggs like 100 squidgy ping pong balls. Afterwards, she covers them with sand to hide her nest from hungry mouths. Then Loggerhead is gone again, back to her secret life. Left behind under the sand, her eggs stay deep and safe. Baby turtles grow inside. Females stay close to their nesting beach for several months. In that time, they usually make at least 4 nests and sometimes as many as 10. Before the summer's over, they wriggle free from their shells. Turtle eggs in warm sand can be ready to hatch in 6 weeks. If the sand is cool, they can take 3 weeks longer. Above them on the beach, 100 eyes watch on the lookout for a meal, so the hatchlings wait until night. Then they burst through the sand and skitter towards the sea. The horizon, where the sea meets the sky, tells baby turtles which way to get to the water. But streetlights and buildings next to the beach can confuse them and make them go the wrong way. In the dark, claws and beaks and grabbing paws miss only one little turtle. One day she'll remember this beach and come back. But now she dives under the waves and swims and swims out into the arms of the ocean. Far, far out to sea, land becomes a memory, waiting to wake in the head of a little turtle. There she is, floating off. And that is such a cool story about how a baby turtle goes off into the sea all by herself. She has to, live for many, many years, 30 years. And then she comes back to the beach where she was born to lay her own eggs. And the cycle starts all over again. Isn't that awesome? I think it's pretty cool. All right. Well, in case you were not able to hear this, you guys might have seen what I put up on Seesaw. I put some little turtles and you can cut them out. I colored this one in just a little bit and they have some numbers on them. Do you see those numbers? Yeah. So you can do anything you want with these turtle numbers. You can cut them out and you can put them in order, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Glue them on a paper. You can use them as counters. So this one has the number 3. So you could find 3 paper clips and put them on. 1, 2, 3. You can also use them for like math cards. So we have one that's 3. This one says 2. So we'll put on 2 paper clips. And then we can say, what is 3 plus 2? And let's see, what is 3 plus 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. So you can use these cards lots of different ways to practice numbers, to practice making number sets, and to practice putting your numbers in order. All right, so I hope you guys enjoy those little turtle cards. That's one fun thing. Another fun thing that we have here is a turtle printout, and it has the letters that spell the word turtle, T-U-R-T-L-E, turtle. And you can cut this into strips and then glue it back together and try to put the letters in the right order to spell the word turtle. This is a shell puzzle. Look at this guy. He's like, my shell. So help him cut out the pieces and then glue them back on in the right spots. That's a fun activity. We have a color by number. You guys know how to do those, right? Everywhere that you see the number 1, you'll color green. Everywhere you see number 3, you color orange. Yeah. All right, so you guys know how to do those. Those are some fun worksheets. I also wanted to show you how to play a little game called Turtles Pace Race. So I made this game with some stickers, and then I just drew this path and I made lines to make different spaces, and then I took some crayons and I colored in my spaces. And then, if I can find them back here, oh, here they are, I made some cards to play. Let's see if I put this up here, you guys can kind of see it, huh? I made some cards and they have colors on them. So if it was my turn first, I'd pick my card, and this is the color yellow. So I would take my piece and I'd put it on my turtle to start, and I'd draw my card and I'd say, oh, yellow, 1, 2. And then I would leave the piece right here. And I'll try to hold it on so it doesn't fall off. Now the next person, it could be me or it could be a friend that you're playing with, pick the next card. What color do we have here? Blue. So I'm going to see how many spaces do I have to go until I get to a blue space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was a big one. We went a lot of spaces that time. All right, the next person picks a card. And what color do we have? Purple. So move your counter 1, 2, 3 spaces until we get to a purple. Now you guys, you keep going and you play together. You only need one mover, one counter, right? And you work together. It's a team game. You want to get this little turtle all the way up the color path until he reaches this friend turtle up here. Now, the coolest thing about this game is you can play it. You can use colors like I did, or you can use numbers, you can use letters, you can use shapes. You can play this game any way you want. The most important thing to do is to work together and to get this turtle all the way up to his friend turtle at the top, just by picking cards or rolling dice and telling me, what did you get? This is green. This is red. And keep going and work together and have fun and play your turtle pace race. Okay? All right, guys, I hope that this one worked better with the sound, and I'll see you soon. Bye.